Are you going crazy or something?
What are you doing here? How long have you been in my house?
Long enough to witness you talking to yourself like a mad woman.
That's none of your business. Tell me why you came to my house without my consent before I call police on you.
We have kids together, Sarah. I wanted to check on Nina and Pete. Nina called me complaining that you have changed a lot. You drink, come back home late and hang around with bad company.
Nina called you?
Yes, and I'm concerned about my kids' well-being and the safety of their living environment.
Well, I'm no longer answerable to you about my life. You are my ex-husband, for Christ's sake. If you decide to come to see your kids, at least give me a call, because this is my house. Don't ambush us like thieves.
I see.
You moved on with my best friend Sally and I forgave you. I hope you are enjoying your marriage.
Never mind, and by the way, you have added a lot of weight.
Of course. I am stress-free. I don't have to deal with your narcissism.
I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Are you pregnant?
Is it a sin?
Probably. You are still the mother to my kids.
Well, I'm pregnant, John. Lawrence and I are expecting a child.
What? Are you serious, Sarah? You're pregnant with another man's child.
Stop shouting. Nina and Pete might overhear us.
I now know. I bumped into you that day together, so you have been flirting with Selina's husband. Aren't you ashamed to have a kid with your best friend's husband? You are a very shameless woman.
What about you? You cheated on me with my best friend Sally and eventually married her.
Well, you are also a cheat.
You came into our lives the other day and still have the guts to yell at me. I have been raising our kids single-handedly. You are a deadbeat father.
Lawrence, of all the people.
Lawrence has been supportive during our divorce, and he's been helping me through a tough time.
Helping you? Is that what they call it these days? I can't believe you'd do this to our family.
I never wanted our marriage to end, but you know how toxic it had become. Lawrence was there for me as a friend when I needed support.
A friend, right. I bet is more than just a friend.
You're being unreasonable, John. I won't let you ruin my happiness or our children's lives.
Ruin your happiness? You've ruined our family. I should have known you'd pull something like this.
I understand you're upset, but we need to think about the kids. They're the ones who will suffer the most from our fighting.
Fine, I'll see Nina and Pete. But this doesn't mean I accept what you've done.
Whatever. Why has it been so hard for me to find love as a single mom? My ex-husband was a narcissist, and since we parted ways, it has been 14 good years. Now he showed up from nowhere and he is trying to separate me with my kids, my only happiness. For 14 good years, I have been raising Nina and Pete single-handedly. It's true I flirted with their friend's dad and ended up pregnant, but I was only trying to find love. I can't live a lonely life forever. Why is it that every step I make for love only ends up hurting me and landing me into more trouble? Please help me, God. Nobody can choose this kind of life.
Is everything okay, Mom? Why are you crying?
What do you expect, Nina? Your dad embarrassed me in front of you guys. I know you despise me for what I did.
We are just upset, Mom. You were selfish and didn't consider our relationship with Emily. What does it even make us? Siblings.
One day you will come to understand me. It happened by good or bad luck that I got pregnant for Emily's dad. But I was trying to find love. I have been living a lonely life for long, sweetheart.
Understand you.
Yes, Nina. Every woman deserves care and love.
Please calm down, Mom. I will try to reason with you. I'm so sorry, Mom. I was very harsh on you, but now I somehow understand you. Please forgive me.
It's okay, my love. Your father left us when you were barely crawling. I have tried to raise you and Pete the best way I can, single-handedly.
I know, Mom. I always see the way you struggle to cater for us.
He even never took the step of looking for us. I tried looking for him everywhere in vain, until recently, when one of our mutual friends told me he knew his whereabouts.
I remember that, Mom.
Your dad became very toxic and I later realized he was cheating on me with several partners.
Why did he even come back to our lives? Seems he has done more harm than good.
He later married my best friend Sally and that became the end of our beautiful family.
I'm so sorry, Mom, for what you went through. You are the sweetest mother I know. Thank you for making sure we don't lack anything.
It's okay, my love. That, however, doesn't mean I can't love or be loved. I am a woman and I deserve love, care, and attention, just like any other woman.
I understand you, Mom. I will talk to Pete to take it easy. He has been crying uncontrollably in his room.
I never meant to hurt you guys. You both know that I love you and you are my happiness.
Don't worry, Mom. Have some good sleep and stop crying. Your condition doesn't allow you to stress yourself.
Thanks, my love. Is your dad still downstairs?
No, Mom. He left.
Good night, my love.
Good night, Mom.
That's relieving.
I missed you so much, my love. You have been avoiding me for all that while.
You know what happened, my love, but anyways, that belongs to the past. I just hope you will not go back to Sarah again.
Selina, please. We dealt with that and it's over. As agreed, we will only be involved in the child's life.
It's not easy as it sounds, but I will try. We need to create appropriate time to approach Emily about it.
I'm just scared how she will react to it. I hope she doesn't despise me.
We will figure it out.
I feel tired. Let's rest, it's already late.
Sure.
Good morning, sweetheart.
Morning, Mom. Let me help with the chores. Just sit and relax. I understand your condition.
That's my girl. Where is your brother?
Speaking of the devil.
Right here, Mom. Are you guys discussing me?
No, son. How did you sleep?
I'm just trying to be okay, Mom.
How about yesterday's meeting? Is there something you want to tell me?
I still can't believe it, Mom. We have friends and I'm afraid they will laugh at us, and again, Emily is our good friend.
Let's leave it at that point. We will figure out the best way to navigate it gradually. I can book a children's psychologist for you to guide you through it.
It's okay, Mom. Sounds like a good idea.
Anyways, I'm leaving. I want to visit the hospital for my antenatal clinic.
What is antenatal clinic, Mom?
Thanks for asking, son. Antenatal clinic is the care women receive while pregnant to make sure that them together with their babies are as healthy as possible.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you know, son. The midwife or doctor providing antenatal care checks the health of the mother and the baby, gives useful information to help mothers have a healthy pregnancy, including advice about healthy eating and exercise.
Sounds like a good deal. Well, you need that, Mom. I want you and my brother to be as healthy as possible.
Are you excited about your baby brother?
Yes, Mom. In as much as we got angry at you, the truth is I can't wait to meet my baby brother.
That's so good to hear, Pete. Anyways, I will see you later, guys, if you allow me.
Sure, Mom. Take good care of yourself.
Goodbye, Mom.
Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
How may I help you?
Is Dr. Cynthia in? I have an appointment with her.
Sure. Remind me your name, please.
I'm Sarah Johnson.
This way, Madam Sarah.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Sarah. Have a seat, please.
Sure, doctor.
How may I help you, Sarah?
Well, as you know, I'm expectant. Today is my first day of antenatal clinic. I decided to choose you because you know my background better.
That's thoughtful of you, Sarah. I'm happy you chose me to take you through your pregnancy journey. How are you coping with everything? Did you open up to Nina and Pete about it?
You will not believe it, doctor. When I left here last time, I found their dad in my house. We parted ways long time ago and he didn't even bother about us.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. You seem to have gone through a lot.
He is a narcissist, reason why we couldn't get along, so he noticed that I'm pregnant.
My goodness. And
he called Nina and Pete and spilled the beans. He even went further and disclosed to them that I was not only pregnant but also pregnant for their best friend's dad.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. Considering their age, that's not the appropriate way to break such news to them.
Well, that's what happened. I feel so stressed up. Imagine being pregnant at my age, for a married man who chose his wife over me, and now, my narcissistic ex-husband is trying to separate me from my kids. My kids are not happy with me. Actually, Nina wants to go and live with her dad.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. That's overwhelming. Your condition doesn't allow you to be stressed. Please try to calm down. We need to schedule a counseling session for your kids ASAP.
I think that will help Dr. Cynthia. I can't afford to lose my kids.
Have you heard from Selina and Lawrence?
No, doctor. Since we left your office, we went separate ways.
It's okay, I understand. They also need time to put their house in order. It's not an easy thing. Is there any other thing you want us to discuss?
No. At least not now, Dr. Cynthia.
Let's examine you. Feel free with me. Don't be tensed.
It's okay, doctor. I'm not a first-time mom, though this time my pregnancy feels more complicated.
Our bodies respond to the same condition differently as we age, but don't worry. You are in safe hands with me.
Yeah, I thought so too.
My priority is to make sure your health as well as that of your unborn child is well taken care of.
I appreciate your care and concern, doctor.
It's okay, Sarah.
How are you absorbing mom's issue? How does the whole thing look to you?
Well, it's a bit overwhelming. I can't imagine having a crying baby in the house. I mean, I'm not used to it.
Neither am I.
Leave that alone. I think this will ruin our friendship with Emily.
I'm not happy about it, Nina. It's not only Emily who will get upset by this but our school friends too. They will laugh at us. What was mom thinking?
Well, I didn't tell you, but one day as I was coming home from school with Emily, I noticed mom's car parked outside a bar.
Bah. So she started her drinking problem earlier than I thought.
When I went to check on her, I found that she was happily having fun with Emily's dad.
What? Why didn't you tell me, Nina? Did Emily see them?
No, Pete. I left her waiting for me outside. I had to cover them up by lying to Emily that mom was having a meeting with her friends.
That's so bad. How could mom betray Emily's mom? They have been friends ever since I was a little boy.
As if that's not enough. There is this one night I was studying in my room when I heard people murmuring. I tiptoed to the living room and realized it was mom and Emily's dad chatting and laughing in the middle of the night.
So I'm the only one who was in darkness. How could you hide all that from me, Nina? So Emily's dad even comes to our house.
Well, it's only that day unless he visits when we are at school.
That's so shameless of him.
Do you think we should approach Emily and tell her about it?
Allow me to calm down, Nina. I don't even know what to think.
Well, I will be in my room, if you need to talk.
I need to be left alone.
It was nice having you, Sarah. Please take good care of yourself and follow the diet I explained to you.
Sure, Madam Cynthia.
As I said, you are not allowed to drive with your numb legs and nausea. Try to find someone to drive you, or you can just use public means.
Sure. I even came here by train. I realized I can no longer drive myself.
Those are just some of the changes you will have to get used to during your pregnancy journey. Don't worry, Sarah.
It's becoming tougher every day. I just need a lot of rest.
Just give me a call in case of any alarming symptoms. I can even attend to you at your home.
I can't thank you enough, my dear. I appreciate your care. Well, I have to be going now.
Goodbye, Sarah.
Goodbye, Madam Cynthia.
I hope you were assisted, Madam Sarah.
Sure, and thank you for your hospitality.
You are welcome, madam.
I have to go now. Goodbye. And by the way, what's your name?
I'm Lynette, the personal assistant to Dr. Cynthia.
It was nice meeting you, Lynette. Take care.
You too, Madam Sarah. See you next time. Is that not Sarah, Selina's friend? I didn't know she is pregnant. Probably that's the reason she no longer comes to church. At her age, she is still giving birth. How comes she no longer walks with Selina as before? Something must be cooking somewhere. Anyways.
I feel so tired. This is the most complicated pregnancy I have ever had. Sad enough, I have no one to support or even care for me. Single motherhood is really challenging. Do single mothers ever get love?
What are you doing here all by yourself, a pretty woman like you? Please talk to me.
What do you want to hear, young man?
Well, at least I can know your name, if you don't mind.
I'm Sarah.
And I am Richard. Pleasure to meet you, Sarah.
The pleasure is all mine.
So what brings you here? Personally, I came here to catch the next train heading to the south.
Well, same here. I came to visit my doctor and now I'm heading home.
That makes the two of us. Are you always this quiet?
You can ask me anything you want to know about me.
You look expectant. How is your family? Are you married?
Really? Are you sure you wanna know?
Don't underestimate me. I might look young but not as young as you think.
I see. Well, I am divorced. And what about you?
Well, I have never been married before. You can be my bride, Sarah.
You are too young for me.
What can an older guy do that I can't? I'm a man.
I know, but there is a lot you need to know about me, Richard.
Seems we have a lot to talk about. Can I have your number, please?
Sure.
I just pray she gives me a chance. Sarah seems to be a very nice woman. Please be mine, Sarah.
Could this be my life's turnaround? I think I like him. I have always heard people talk of miracles. Let me hope it has happened to me today. Anyway, maybe I'm taking it too fast. Maybe he was just fooling me.
Welcome back, Mom. I hope everything went well.
Thanks for your concern, Nina. Everything is okay. My baby and I are in perfect health.
I'm so happy to hear that, Mom.
Where is Pete?
He is studying in his room. He seems to be so much affected by the whole issue.
I wish there was something I could do to reverse it. Anyways, I will be in my room, if you excuse me. I feel so tired and nauseated.
I understand, Mom. Please go and rest. We will talk later.
Have you heard from Sarah lately?
No, my love. We agreed she will be communicating through you, darling. I don't want more trouble with you and our family.
Well, she hasn't called me either. I don't even know how to handle this issue. Should we support her financially to take care of herself and our child, or just leave her?
The decision is yours, my wife. I don't want to do something that will jeopardize our marriage.
Hey Mom, can we talk?
Of course, sweetheart. What's on your mind?
Is everything okay, sweetheart?
I don't even know where to start. Today Nina told me something that's really bothering me.
Nina, your friend from school.
Yes, her. She said something that I can't believe is true.
Which is?
She told me that Dad and her mom have been having an affair, and that her mom is pregnant with Dad's child.
Emily, honey, we were hoping to find the right time to talk to you about this.
So it's true.
Sweetheart, there's a lot to explain, and we're truly sorry for not telling you sooner.
How could you keep something like this from me? I thought we were open and honest about everything.
We are, darling, but this is an incredibly complicated situation, and we didn't want to hurt you or Nina.
Complicated? This is more than complicated, it's a mess. You've hurt me more by keeping it a secret.
We understand how you feel, and we're truly sorry. But there are reasons we didn't share this with you earlier. We didn't want you to carry the burden of knowing this, especially while you're still in school.
But I deserve to know the truth about my own family. I shouldn't have had to hear it from Nina.
You're absolutely right, darling, and we should have been more honest with you. We didn't want you to think less of us or blame yourself for something that's between your father and me.
I'm not a child anymore. I can handle the truth, no matter how difficult it is. But now it feels like you've been lying to me my whole life.
We never intended to deceive you, but we were trying to protect you from pain and confusion.
Protecting me? How can I trust you now? This feels like such a betrayal.
We understand why you're upset, darling. We're not asking you to forgive us right now, but please know that we love you, and we're willing to answer any questions you haven't talked this through.
I need time to process all of this. I can't believe our family has been hiding such a big secret.
Take all the time you need, sweetheart. We'll be here when you're ready to talk again.
My goodness. What has just happened?
I'm so sorry for making you go through all these. It's all my fault.
Even if you regret it now, you can't reverse it. Emily is very upset at us for not telling her the truth.
Let's just give her time to calm down. She will be okay.
Hopefully. I will be in the bedroom if you don't mind. I feel stressed and overwhelmed by all these.
I understand, my love. I wish I didn't meet Sarah. Can't believe she almost tore my family completely. I will fight to the end to win my family's trust again.